Now, you stand on the brink of liberation, called and chosen by God Himself. Though others may have misjudged you, they cannot fathom what the Lord has planned for you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord in Jeremiah 29, verse 11, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Every trial you have faced has been a step in God's divine preparation, sharpening you, refining you, and making you ready for a purpose far beyond the ordinary. C.S. Lewis once wrote, "Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny," reminding us that no suffering is without meaning when viewed through the lens of faith. God calls you to rise above, to stand strong in your identity as His chosen one. Every obstacle is part of His design, not to break you but to build you, to equip you with the strength you will need for the journey ahead. Like gold refined in fire, your spirit is being prepared to reflect His light to the world. Your faith, tested and strengthened, becomes a testimony to those who have doubted or dismissed you. Remember, as Romans 8 verse 28 assures, all things work together for good for those who love God, who are called according to His purpose. Each setback is not merely a trial, it is a divine setup for the blessings God has in store for you. Trust in His timing, for what He has promised will come to pass, and the doors of His favor are about to open. Embrace your calling, for you are not here by accident. You are chosen, and your purpose is waiting. Step forward with faith. You possess a unique and powerful essence, one that can't be replicated or replaced. It is this essence that calls you to rise above, to surpass obstacles, and to accomplish what others might consider impossible. Your journey isn't about merely existing, it transcends the daily rhythms of life. Chosen individuals often walk paths marked by challenges, struggles, and times of deep solitude. These hardships aren't designed to break you, they're meant to shape you into the resilient, strong soul you were always meant to be. Throughout this journey, the universe has subtly been working in your favor, even when you couldn't see the bigger picture. In the moments you felt lost or forsaken, you were actually being guided the most. The universe was clearing away everything unnecessary, creating space for you to fully embrace your strength. It wasn't accidental. Every difficulty, failure, and barrier you encountered was part of a plan to mold you into your highest self. Your experiences have equipped you with resilience, patience, and unwavering faith in something far greater than yourself. Those who doubted or underestimated you reflected their own limitations, not yours. They couldn't see your true potential because they weren't meant to. Being chosen means your journey is distinct, directed by a divine purpose, not by the approval or understanding of others. You've learned to look within rather than outward for validation, trusting that the universe supports you in ways beyond what others can grasp. Every hardship you faced became a stepping stone, drawing you closer to your destiny. These trials didn't weaken you, they strengthened your spirit, sharpened your intuition, and refined your character. You've risen, stronger and more resilient, while others may have crumbled. Obstacles once seen as threats are now recognized as opportunities for growth. Your journey showcases resilience. You possess the courage to lead and the discernment to guide. The universe aligns in your favor as you step into this new chapter. What's coming will not only fulfill you, but will serve as undeniable proof of your perseverance. Your victory will speak for itself, not from a place of revenge or validation, but as a testament to your journey. Forces that once opposed you now work with you, and the abundance awaiting you will exceed your wildest expectations. It's written in the stars that you're destined to rise. It is simply inevitable. The universe has been preparing you for this moment all along. The blessings you are about to experience are no accident. They are the direct result of your dedication, your faith, and your unwavering belief in your mission. You were not only chosen to live, but to thrive, to inspire, and to uplift others. What once appeared to be barriers now serve as the very foundation of your success. The universe calls upon the strong, the brave, and those who can remain steady amid overwhelming challenges, not the faint-hearted. Your strength is not just mental or physical, It is spiritual, rooted in the core of your being. You are a beacon of light and hope, illuminating paths even when the world around you feels dark. Others are drawn to this light within you, even if they can't fully understand it. It's the divine energy you carry that influences everything around you, inspiring and comforting those who cross your path. Being chosen is a sacred calling that sets you apart in ways few can comprehend. It's more than just a label, it's a divine mission filled with purpose and intention. The cosmos doesn't choose people randomly. It selects those capable of bearing the weight, of embracing the path with courage and grace. And as you continue forward, you do so with the assurance that everything you faced has prepared you for this extraordinary journey. All your experiences, both good and bad, are part of a larger plan leading you to something extraordinary. Every moment of doubt, confusion, and uncertainty has been a divine preparation. Every adversity you faced has shaped you, getting you ready for the incredible things ahead. In reality, the struggles others see as failures have been stepping stones to your success. Being chosen doesn't mean you need to be flawless or immune to hardship. It means understanding that you're part of something greater and more powerful than yourself. You're here to make a difference, to shine a light where it's most needed, and although your path may be challenging, immense rewards lie along the way. In truth, being selected means bearing the weight of this light, a task that isn't always easy. The world chose you because it recognizes your strength. So remember, when the journey feels overwhelming and the obstacles seem too difficult, the world sees your potential, even if others do not. It knows that within you lies a soul resilient enough to weather the storms and emerge stronger. You've been gifted with the knowledge, skills, and courage to overcome any challenge. Your life holds deeper meaning simply because you were chosen. While others were busy doubting you, you were quietly becoming the person you were meant to be. Those who misjudged you likely thought you were too weak or broken to overcome the obstacles you faced. Yet, they didn't realize that each setback had a higher purpose. Every difficulty became a lesson, every period of uncertainty a springboard. As they focused on what they perceived as failure, you were quietly building resilience, wisdom, and inner strength. The universe allowed them to underestimate you for a reason, to give you space to grow, develop, and transform without needing to meet anyone's expectations. The beauty of humility lies in its ability to build your quiet strength. Being underestimated is a powerful quality, allowing you to work in silence, gaining strength and wisdom unnoticed. Now, it's your time to reveal, not just to them but to yourself, that you're so much more than what meets the eye. Yes, you were underestimated, but that was never a reflection of who you are. It was merely a reflection of their limited perspective. The problem with underestimation is that it affects both parties equally. While they doubted, you were building. Every small triumphant step brought you closer to a time when their doubts would fade into silence. People who couldn't see your potential weren't meant to witness your growth. Their skepticism acted as a shield, clearing distractions from your path. This was how the universe protected your growth, giving you the space needed to become who you are today. Soon, no one will be able to dispute your power, thanks to the blessings on their way. Those who once doubted you will be astonished by your transformation. It's not about proving them wrong, it's about fully embracing who you were always meant to be. Their silence will come, not from guilt or regret, but from the realization that they never truly saw your power. They were never meant to understand your journey. You were growing beyond the bounds of their understanding, becoming more than they ever imagined. When the time comes, they will look back on their misjudgment with awe. The best part is that you don't need their validation or acknowledgement for the blessings coming your way. They will serve as undeniable proof of your inner strength. You've always known your worth and put in the work. Even when others couldn't see your potential, the universe did. That's why it allowed you to be underestimated, giving you the freedom to grow in ways only you could understand. Your journey had just begun when you managed to survive. You may have believed for a long time that life was just about getting by each day and overcoming any obstacles you encountered. You experienced disappointment, treachery, and trials that put your resolve to the test. It could have seemed like the cosmos was always testing your boundaries and making you stay in survival mode. However, at that time, you were unaware that the purpose of these encounters was to shape you rather than to define you. Every hardship has equipped you for the next stage of your journey, in which your primary objective is no longer survival. You have always been the object of a far bigger cosmic design. To thrive, you must take charge of your life and give yourself permission to receive the benefits that have been waiting for you. It's about realizing that happiness, prosperity, and success are things you deserve. You are intended to do more than just get by in life's challenges. You are meant to overcome them and live a life that truly fulfills you. Having a new perspective on life, believing that everything is working in your favor, and that you have the fortitude and discernment to overcome any hurdle in your path, is what it means to thrive. Thus, accept the possibility that you have previously been mistrusted by others. Your unspoken power has always been their underappreciation of you, giving you the flexibility to develop, the will to keep going, and the room to become who you really are. Their doubts were never about you, so keep that in mind as you get ready to receive the rewards that are properly yours. The cosmos has always known that you are destined for greatness, and soon the world will also recognize this. You should never be taken lightly. Every obstacle is a means to an end, even though it didn't seem like it at the time. Every obstacle you faced in life has had a purpose. The world purposefully put all of your challenges, doubtful times, and disappointments in your path to get you ready for something far bigger than you could have ever imagined. These difficulties weren't meant to destroy you or make you feel insignificant. Rather, they were meant to fortify you and mold you into a person fit to handle the amazing success that is still to come. Every challenge you overcame served as a springboard for your big success. When difficulties seem to be piling up, it's normal to feel overwhelmed and to wonder why you're experiencing certain trials. In actuality, though, every hardship you encounter is akin to an exam from the cosmos. These are assessments designed to help you advance, not to punish you. Even when you are unable to see your own potential, the cosmos is aware of it. It works continuously in the background, flawlessly aligning everything to guarantee your progress. In the heat of the moment, what seems like a setback is actually a prelude to your achievement. These trials hone your abilities, fortify your determination, and mold you. You are being readied for a fate that calls for this degree of tenacity. Consider the way that fire purifies gold. Gold can only attain its purest and most expensive form through exposure to extreme heat. Your challenges bear a similarity to that fire, even though they occasionally felt intense, and you might have questioned your ability to endure them. Every one of them has strengthened you. You have been through the fire and emerged from it stronger, more determined, and more prepared than before, instead of being consumed by it. It's this strength that makes you unique. This is the reason that no challenge, no matter how overwhelming it may appear at the time, can actually stop you. The reason the universe has put these challenges in your path is because it knows you can overcome them. It recognizes your potential, which others might miss. It is aware of your resilience to adversity and your strength, will, and intelligence. Because of this, the challenges you face in life are never coincidental. Rather, they are skillfully designed chances for development. Every instance of self-doubt and every time you wanted to give up was just another layer of training for the success you are about to experience. The universe is aware that you have to go through testing before you can achieve the best possible outcome. And here's the thing: the success that comes after you conquer these obstacles will mean even more. It's not only about reaching your objectives, it's also about realizing that you deserve every last piece of it. You overcame adversity, and rather than crumbling under the pressure, you strengthened. The triumphs that await you after overcoming these obstacles will be much sweeter, because of everything you had to go through to get there. You gained knowledge and improved as a result, changing from surviving to thriving. This is one of the biggest transformations an individual can experience. It's a metamorphosis that takes you from just surviving life's obstacles to fully realizing your own potential and leading a prosperous, joyful, and fulfilled life. The cosmos did not choose you to exist in a state of perpetual struggle and struggle to make ends meet. You were picked to prosper, to overcome adversity, and to enter a life with meaning, in which all you've experienced serves as a springboard for an even greater future. The cosmos is urging you to rise, to step into a new era where thriving becomes your natural state. You are moving beyond mere survival, no longer content to simply scrape by or settle for less than you deserve. This is the start of a new chapter filled with endless possibilities, a life where every day offers opportunities for growth, success, and joy. The incredible blessings soon to come are built on the firm foundation of the struggles you've endured. Now, you are on the verge of aligning with your divine purpose, where success is not just possible, but inevitable. Rather than being free from challenges, the journey from survival to thriving often begins with a shift in perspective. When stuck in survival mode, it's easy to feel as though life is happening to you, as if you have no control over your circumstances. Thriving, however, requires recognizing that life is happening for you. The hardships you faced weren't there to break you, they were there to build you up. They've equipped you with resilience and inner strength, the very resources you need to see the bigger picture and embrace the divine purpose in every experience. You'll notice that as you transition into this phase of thriving, things will start to align in ways you never expected. Relationships will deepen, opportunities will appear, and your sense of purpose will grow clearer. The blessings coming your way will not only bring comfort, but will elevate you. This new chapter offers joy in daily life, prosperity in connections, and success in your endeavors. To thrive is to live in harmony with your true self, guided by a purpose that resonates in each choice and every action. The hardest part, surviving, is already behind you. You've shown the universe that you can endure and overcome. It's now time to realize the potential within you that the cosmos has always known existed. Transform from one chosen to merely survive to one destined to thrive. Doors to abundance are opening before you. At times, abundance may feel like a distant dream, especially if you've encountered obstacles and disappointments. But what if each challenge was not a barrier but a springboard? Every hardship, heartache, and period of uncertainty has led to this momentous shift where abundance will soon pour in. Unbeknownst to you, the universe has been working in the background, orchestrating events so that when the time is right, blessings will flow continuously. Abundance is not limited to material wealth, it includes clarity, joyful relationships, growth, and purpose. Often we get lost in the waiting, wondering why our desires haven't yet appeared. However, the waiting period has its purpose. The universe is preparing everything at this moment so you can receive what is truly meant for you. Astonishingly, the blessings you've longed for are nearly here. At times it may seem as though nothing is changing despite your efforts. Yet the cosmos operates silently, shifting pieces like a cosmic puzzle to ensure the right people, opportunities, and circumstances converge at the perfect time. While you may not see these shifts happening, once the doors of abundance open, you'll be amazed by how quickly everything aligns. It's essential to understand that abundance isn't something to chase or force into your life. It's something you connect with by raising your energy, remaining open, and trusting the process. All the wealth and joy the universe has in store are drawn to you naturally, like a magnet. The challenges you've faced have shaped you, strengthening your spirit and preparing you to receive the incredible gifts that await. Without those experiences, you wouldn't be ready for the greatness about to unfold. When these doors open, the flow of prosperity will be unstoppable. The opportunities that once seemed distant, the financial freedom you've sought, and the peace you've craved are all on their way. And it won't be a trickle, it will be a river of blessings, transforming your life beyond what you could have imagined. Not only will your achievements surprise those who doubted or underestimated you, but they will also marvel at the person you've become. Though no one else can truly understand the depths of your journey, The universe has witnessed it all and is preparing to reward you for your patience, faith, and perseverance. Trusting divine timing is essential. Rather than struggling to control every event, believe that everything unfolds for your ultimate good, even when you can't see it at the moment. Embracing this flow releases you from the constant urge to manipulate outcomes and lets you find freedom and peace in allowing things to unfold naturally. When you let go of the need for immediate solutions, you open yourself up to the possibility that something even better than you ever imagined could be on the way. Think of a seed planted in the ground. No matter how much care, water, and sunlight you provide, it will only grow when the timing is right. Similarly, the world has received your dreams and goals. Divine timing, like nature, cannot be rushed. Trust that what you've set your heart on is unfolding and will bloom when the right conditions align. This belief that things are developing behind the scenes grants a profound sense of tranquility. The universe sometimes waits for us to evolve into the kind of people who can fully receive the blessings we seek. It's often through experiences, lessons, and even hardships that we achieve this growth. These obstacles are not merely blocks, but opportunities to build the strength and character necessary to welcome the abundance that awaits us. Keep in mind, however, that divine timing isn't about being passive. You must continue to be present, put in the work, and follow inspiration, trusting that the universe will provide exactly what you need at the perfect time. The journey of co-creating your destiny with the universe includes letting life unfold naturally instead of forcing events to fit your schedule. The challenges you've faced carry more than just hardship. They hide valuable lessons that, when uncovered, reveal pearls of wisdom for your personal growth. Viewing setbacks as learning experiences rather than as failures allows you to appreciate the larger plan that the universe has for your life. And as the doors to new possibilities begin to open, stay responsive and welcoming. Holding on to fears, doubts, or limiting beliefs may unintentionally block the very blessings you've been asking for. Remember, everything you've requested is already yours because the universe makes no mistakes. If wealth is arriving in your life, it is because you are ready to receive it. When these portals of prosperity open, remain grounded and grateful, for gratitude is a powerful force that keeps the flow of blessings moving. By appreciating what you already have, you create even more space for abundance to enter. And when it does, embrace it fully. Although the magnitude of what's happening may sometimes feel overwhelming, remember that you are entirely capable of handling the positive things coming your way. One of the most powerful yet often misunderstood aspects of our life journey is aligning with divine timing. We often think in days, weeks, or years, but the universe operates on a higher level, where all things are interconnected and move with a rhythm beyond our understanding. This is the essence of divine timing, a meticulously arranged sequence of people, events, and circumstances that emerge precisely when they're meant to. If things aren't progressing quickly after you've worked, prayed, and set intentions, it's natural to wonder, why isn't this happening for me? Am I doing something wrong? Such thoughts come from a desire to make life follow our timeline. But remember, even as we plan, the universe is orchestrating everything to create the perfect conditions for your manifestations to appear at just the right moment. Life's delays, whether in relationships, career opportunities, or personal growth, are not signs of inadequacy or rejection. They are pauses allowing the universe to organize things perfectly. Consider these pauses as preparation periods, ensuring that you are truly ready to embrace your blessings when they finally appear in your life. Every challenge in life holds a deeper meaning, a purpose woven by God, even when it seems unclear at first. In the Christian journey, every setback becomes a lesson in trust, resilience, and divine timing. Scripture reminds us that all things work together for good for those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. Just as C.S. Lewis once wrote, hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Each obstacle is not a barrier, but a bridge drawing us nearer to God's plan for us. Each hardship you face is an invitation to strengthen your faith and draw closer to God, learning to lean on him as your source of strength. Like the Israelites wandering in the wilderness, you may not always understand why delays and detours arise, but they are not without purpose. They mold you, teaching patience and resilience, reminding you that the Lord is not slow in keeping his promise, as some understand slowness. Instead, he is patient with you. 2 Peter 3 verse 9. Patience, after all, is a fruit of the Spirit, cultivated in the heart through trials and challenges. In these moments, God's hand becomes evident, guiding you to discover strength you didn't know you had. He uses these seasons to refine your character, to make you more like Christ. You find yourself knocked down, but not destroyed. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 9, learning to rise stronger with a faith unshaken. The doubts, setbacks, and skeptics all serve a divine purpose, allowing you to trust more fully in God's sovereignty. As C.S. Lewis wisely said, pain insists upon being attended to. God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks in our conscience, but shouts in our pains. It is his megaphone to rouse a deaf world through each challenge. God speaks to you, guiding you to trust his perfect timing and plan. As you look back, you see the purpose of each obstacle that once seemed insurmountable, understanding that they were stepping stones placed by God to bring you closer to the life he has intended for you. These trials are building the foundation upon which your future success rests, crafting you into someone who reflects his love and wisdom. Remember, as a beloved child of God, you are not walking this journey alone. With each difficulty, God is preparing you for blessings far beyond what you can imagine, blessings meant for abundance and joy. So, continue on this path with faith, for as you trust in him, the doors to his blessings are opening, bringing you nearer to his promises fulfilled.